Skin is a documentary that talks about and emphasizes the problem of colorism in Africa and in the world at large. I watched this documentary on Netflix, and so I thought to share with you my lessons from it. Hey fam, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great and you're having an amazing week so far. My name is Tobi Achudume and you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are super welcome. I'm so excited to have you here with me. So here we talk about topics, tips and tricks that will help us grow fearlessly into the best versions of ourselves. So if that's something that you're interested in, then you should definitely stick around and click the subscribe button. So as you can tell from the title of this video, we are talking about Skin, the documentary. I watched this documentary on Netflix and I think it has so much that we can look at when it comes to the problems of colorism in Nigeria, Africa and the world at large. So this documentary was produced by Beverly Naya, she's a Nigerian actress, and directed by Daniel Etim Ifeong. And together, I think this work was an amazing work that looks at different facets of colorism that we naturally would not even think about. So that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video. Skin is a documentary that analyzes, explores, and talks about the problem of colorism in Nigeria and Africa. In the documentary, there are interviews and discussions with several people. There are discussions with actresses, makeup artists, videographers, and how they all approach light versus dark when it comes to what they are doing, how the color of their skin tells the kinds of job that they get, the work they have to put into production and all those things, which are real life issues that people face. I mean, we don't always face the problem of if the camera is going to look nice if you're dark or not, but we always have this kind of insecurity when it comes to our skin tone and complexion. So different from racism, which is discrimination against a particular ethnic group or race or type of people. I mean, racism is much more than that, but that's not what we're talking about today. Colorism, on the other hand, is discrimination against people based on the color of their skin. So it happens within the same ethnic group, the same community. So you would see colorism surfacing within the same ethnic group, within the same type of people, but based on the skin color, their skin tone, how their skin looks like. So it's basically a light versus dark situation. That's what colorism is. Colorism has been a problem for a long time. Maybe it's just now that we are realizing its effect or the problems that it has caused on the society, on mindset, on security, or on self-esteem issues that we have or we face today. And this is worse because we kind of now relate being light-skinned to being more successful. So you would see people with lighter skin tones or people that are light-skinned as being more successful than people that are dark-skinned. And that's a problem because it affects our self-esteem, it affects how we see things, how we perceive things, and how we accept ourselves also. And that's why I think this documentary is very important to watch, because it helps you to also see things that you probably did not even think. And so we see people with darker skin tones trying to bleach their skins or tone their skins to be lighter because there is a perception that light-skinned people get more privilege than dark-skinned people. And that's a perception that the society emphasizes and makes more obvious. This documentary kind of emphasizes and elaborates the problems that colorism has inflicted on people, on the society, and it also tells the story of different people and what they have related with when it comes to colorism in the society and how it affects their acceptance in the world also. So in the documentary, BeverlyNaya kind of talks about how she wanted to do this because she had suffered from low self-esteem and lack of confidence because of her skin tone. So she says she was bullied because of how she looked and the color of her skin tone, and so because of that she had low self-esteem and had to work and build her confidence herself. And this is a story that a lot of people would be able to relate to, the fact that you would have to build your confidence by yourself as a result of insecurities that you faced or insecurities that people helped you to see. In the documentary, there are different narratives of different women, dark-skinned, light-skinned women, people that are bleached, people that are toned, that they talk about their story, their experiences, why they bleached their skins or why they toned their skins, what was their results, the things that they suffered from, and so many other things that led to their decision to change the color of their skin. And what was the main, or what was the common factor in all of these things was the fact that they wanted to be accepted by other people. They felt that their skin tone made them feel less important or inferior to others, and so because of that they wanted to change the color of their skin to attain some kind of recognition, popularity, or success. One of the interviews that struck me was one by a dark-skinned Nigerian actress that said she was always criticized or always felt inferior when she approached jobs and wanted to be cast for a particular role, and she would be told that she's too dark and the production team has to walk the camera around to make her sing, and so because of that she left the acting scene for a while and went back to the UK. And so that just emphasizes or tells us the effect of discrimination on people, on their self-esteem. I mean, it's just something of to be discriminated or be rejected because of the color of your skin, because color of your skin is something that we cannot change except with bleaching. And so it is part of who we are, and it should definitely not be something that we are condemned by. So from this documentary I learned a few things and relearned some other few things, and I thought to share my thoughts with you guys today. So the first thing I would like to point out is the fact that it is very important, it is crucial, it is very, very necessary for us to let the younger ones, when I say younger ones, I mean our kids, our children, our cousins, niece, nephew, let them know that they are beautiful in their skin color. Let them know that they are beautiful in their skin. Because when you don't say that to them, they would get their definition of beauty from the society. They will get their definition of beauty from outside. And most times, the definition of beauty that the society gives to them is not healthy. And I will cite an example from the documentary. There was this young girl, probably in primary school, that was asked if she liked her skin tone. I don't remember exactly the way the question was asked, but she had said she liked light skin. She wanted to be lighter, but not very fair, but she wanted to be light because she does not want to be black. And when Beverly asked her why she wanted that, she had no particular reason for that. It was just something that probably been ingrained in her mind that light skin is better. Light skin is more prettier, and that's the words that she used. She said she felt like light skin was more prettier than dark skin, and she didn't want to be black. But she's dark. And so from there, I could see the importance of letting the children know that whatever color their skin is, they are beautiful, they are smart, they are important. Their identity is not just based on the color of their skin, and they should not want to be accepted by people because of the color of their skin. I don't know if that makes sense the way I want it to make sense, but the point is we should let them know that whatever the color of their skin is, they are beautiful and they would stand out. They would get the jobs that they want to in spite of the color of their skin. Because if you do not give them the right definition of what beauty is, they will get it from outside and will bleach or tone their skin. This young girl has no idea why she thinks light skin is better than black skin, but she already has the notion of the fact that she wants to be lighter than she is now, but not white. The society would always speak to these children. The society would always talk. They would get information from school, they would get information from TV shows, they will get information from every other place. So it is just necessary for your voice as their parent, as a dominating factor in their life, to be louder than the voice that they will get from the society. So start from their young age. Let them know from a very young age that they are beautiful, even if they are dark, if they are black, or they are fair. Whatever the color of their skin tone is, they are beautiful and should definitely be accepted like that. The second thing that I want to point out from this documentary is that everybody has insecurities. We all have different insecurities. The difference is how we deal with these insecurities. So for some, they would deal with it in a better way. Some are better at hiding their insecurities, and some don't know how to handle it, and so they conform to what the society wants from them based on their insecurities. Everybody is beautiful in their own different ways. We have different kinds of beauty. Beauty is not a particular person. Beauty is different for everybody. God made us differently because He wants variety on earth. He does not want us all to look the same way. That would just be boring. So we are all different and we are all beautiful in our own different light. So we should stop trying to be who we are not. That's a struggle. When you're trying to be who you are not, when you're trying to be something that you are not supposed to be, it's a struggle. And again, I got this from the documentary where they asked some of the people that bleached or toned their skin, and some of them had said it was difficult to maintain the skin tone that they had now gotten because you had to be careful of the products that you used on your new skin color. You had to make sure that everything you used was balanced so that some parts of your body is not darker or lighter than the other. That's just a lot of stress. So it's just very important for us to first know that we all have insecurities, but we also need to be able to work on these insecurities and build our confidence, build our self-esteem. Love yourself the way you are. Love and accept yourself the way you are. I know it's not very easy for us to work on building confidence, but it's a daily process and it's something that we definitely can do. And I have a video on self-love. You should definitely check that out. I'll link it in the description box and I'll also leave it up here. So one way I think we can definitely start loving ourselves and accepting ourselves is to stop comparing ourselves with others. This may not be the easiest task, but it's something that we definitely need to start working on. Comparison is a killer. It kills joy, it kills self-esteem. So we definitely need to stop comparing ourselves with others because you don't know their struggle, you don't know what they are going through, you don't know what they are battling with, you don't know their insecurities that they are trying to deal with. So we definitely need to stop comparing ourselves with others because everybody has different races, everybody has completely different journeys. So we should not compare ourselves with each other. We are all different and we are all created beautifully and fearfully. So rather than comparing yourself with others, work on building your self-esteem, work on building your self-confidence, and then aim to be the better version of yourself, not who anybody else wants you to be. Just be you, your authentic you. And the third thing I got from this documentary is that trying to be who you are not does not guarantee happiness. It does not make you happier. It does not make you a happier person. It does not increase your level of joy. It does not increase your level of comfort. It does not increase your level of satisfaction with yourself. You are only truly happy with yourself if you work on being happy with and by yourself. Being happy is your responsibility. Being happy is your own doing. You can definitely work on being happy in your skin tone. You can work on being happy in who you are, in accepting who you are. Trying to be somebody else is not going to make you a happier person. It's going to make you an insecure person because you're always going to be trying to be who you are not. And apart from being an insecure person, you're not authentic, you're not original, and you're going to lose yourself. And one of the worst things that can happen to a person is to lose yourself for reasons that you probably will not be able to explain. So rather than trying to be happy because of something or because of someone else or as a result of something that you think should be done, try and work on being happy with yourself and by yourself. All these things that I've said are things that can be done. It just has to include time and effort. You have to be willing to do the work to be okay with yourself, to be fine with yourself, to love and accept yourself the way God sees and loves us. I feel like if we would see ourselves the way God sees us, we would definitely not want to change anything about ourselves. And I know it's not easy again because we are working towards being like God. We are not God, we are working towards being like God. So the important thing or the major focus of this documentary, I think, is to let us know that we definitely need to be happy with ourselves. We need to be confident in ourselves. We need to know that as you are as a person, you are the best you. There is no better you anywhere. You are the best person that can be you. I am the best me and I should love myself the way I am. I should be confident in myself. I should love and accept myself as Christ loves and accepts me. And in doing that, you will definitely see your beauty from inside and from outside. Everybody is beautiful. Beauty encompasses a lot of things, so let's not just limit it to the color of our skin. Let's not try to change ourselves because of what others expect us to be. Let's not try to change how we look or see ourselves because of the definition that the society has given to beauty. Have your own definition of beauty. How do you want beauty to be described? And let that just be your definition. So that's it from me for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it. Skin the documentary is definitely a must watch. Everything about it was very good. It was clear. and the message was passed very clearly. So if you want to see, you should check it out on Netflix. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, click on the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.